G'day everyone, welcome to my channel, Marty Grows. This channel mostly features farming simulator gameplay. The episode's about to kick off. I hope you enjoy the show. Please hit the like and subscribe button and feel free to leave a comment. Let's get on with the show. Good morning everyone, welcome to February. This is my Korpi challenge where I'm trying to compete against a multiplayer team, at least compete loosely, against Grain and PC Player Milk. Their channel links are in the description below. It's February, it's just about 7 AM. I've been out briefly with my Zeta tractor, get this one fired up, and got a couple of trees cut down. Decided I'll cut the trees down, stack them all in one area, and then I should be able to load the trailer a bit easier. So I'll give, it's the woman from the stone sell point. Going to work pretty early. So anyway, we'll get this tractor heading off in a second and do some logging to try and get a bit of money. Alrighty, see some tracks starting to get worn in by all the traffic coming past the van. Goals for this episode, that's a really good question. Gonna do a load or two of wood, because I need the money. Then I think over the river we should be right to try and put our field in. And I think I'll take it from there. I figure there's going to be probably 2 trailer loads of wood. Oh, of course, I've got all this grain sitting around still. I need to get my processing plant in. Pretty sure it's going to be the old windmill mod that lets you do grain and also convert canola and sunflowers into oil. Got a bit of a logging camp going on over the river there. Just cutting down the trees, dragging them over to that stack, and I'll cut them up and then have fun loading the trailer. So here's a couple that I've dragged over just to give this guy something to do while I'm struggling with all that. So we'll get these loaded up and heading down towards the sale point. I'd like to say I'm getting better with this, but and one more. Oh, nice. Actually, got them all connected for a change. Alright, I need to see my auto drive layout so I make sure I get onto the right spot. Head him off to the sawmill. Yes, I almost picked the wrong one yet again. Jump over to the Zeta. Get this tree cut down. Choppy some branches off. Now please start the engine first. You'd think by what, episode 7 I'd remembered to do that, but nope. Grind out this stump quick. I really like this stump grinder, it was a great find. What I'd like to do is just get rid of a couple more trees to our left. So probably 1, 2, 3, 4 trees. and then I can start cultivating up or ploughing up this field. Now, make sure the log grab is actually selected. It works so much better. Getting a fair bit of practice with this, but still struggle. I think partly it's the keyboard and mouse, and partly it's just frustrating. Also going to see about disabling CoursePlay when I come to load the trailer, and just see if that helps. Drag this over here. I've turned up the mouse sensitivity to 150 or 200%, whatever the maximum was, but it still takes a bit of finagling to get those little red log grabs to work. So, as I said last episode, I'm pretty sure it's a lumberjack mod that's giving me the nice length calculations. I'm trying to cut everything just on the 6 metre mark, at least for the main part of the log. And I might just do 6 and hope that end bit doesn't disappear. It didn't. So I'll add that to our collection. I'm just going to try and load these 3 logs onto the trailer quickly, and then I'll probably take it to the store. But first, I think the John Deere made the sawmill, so we'll go check it out and hopefully get our first sale for the day. It's also toying with the idea of trying to get a sheep pen. So 2,900, it's not too bad. We'll send him back. That spot should be okay. Yeah, so over the river, past my field, there's that little bit of land beside the rock. And I'm toying with the idea of putting in a sheep pen. But since I want to try out some different mods, I might try the sheep milk. There's a mod that I don't remember the name or who did it. That'll be in the description later though. You can use sheep to get milk. Pretty sure I need a special trailer for it, and that's about 12 grand. And the pen itself is about 20. So we'll try and get our windmill, or windmill grain factory. And then someone also mentioned bees, so it'd be really good. So in a bit later, once we get some more money, I might drop in a collection point and put 1 or 2 beehives in. They all help boost our canola field. I think it's a 3% increase, so it's not all that much in the scheme of things, but this is hard mode and every bit helps. Okay, drop that one and carefully back away. saw the John Deere hit the sawmill earlier, or a few minutes ago now. So I'll get this one set off and go deal with him, and then see if I can get the plough hooked up, which is up the hill there. Get a bit of a course laid out here, away from them, and at least get him starting to get that ploughed up. Wow, this is really heavy. I'm going to say this is going to crack 8,000 when I sell it. Which means I still need 2 or 3 loads just to get the grain mill. It's going to be another logging episode, I'm afraid, but I will time-lapse my next attempt at loading the trailer. Otherwise, yeah, this video is going to go for about 5 hours. So I'll jump across to the John Deere and get this little lot sold. It's another $2,000. Sort of keeps the money coming in and helps cover the worker costs. I have set the workers in auto drive down to 0% of a normal AI hired worker, but it still charges me a fair bit. It's costing between $100 and $150 per hour to be using the AI. Don't know why I'm using the AI right now, since I'm just sitting in the tractor. Let me jump into it. Yeah, so it's a bit of an expense, but aside from taking a lot of time driving backwards and forwards and not actually doing any constructive work, can't see how to get around that. I dare say this field is going to cost $300 or $400 for me to put in, but again I'll be loading up logs while it's ploughing, so it's sort of simulating having 2 people working on the farm. Just drop this and lean it against that herbicide container. Pretty happy with that little spray unit too. It did fairly good getting the fields covered with herbicide. I think I might have said fertilizer as I was finished last episode, but yeah, it's definitely herbicide. So I'll go up, grab this plough and mark out a course that's going to leave me room. Might look at expanding this field slightly from where the field is to the road, and then maybe another strip down the river and 1 or 2 on the other side of it, especially if I'm going to try and put sheep in over there. Probably leave a track down the middle here because it just seems to be a natural spot to drive, but put a field in here for now, and if I can get those trees out of the way, I'll expand it either this episode or after I've harvested it for the first time. And we still have all of these trees, well, down the bottom that I still need to get rid of, and a fair chunk of land up here, so we won't run out of trees anytime soon. I've been thinking where I should get another field, because that's sort of another priority. I'll probably go with the one across the river, so that lot of trees just over there. It seems to be about the best spot, I think. Once I've got fields in over there and made a bit of money, I'll finally be able to buy the plot 17 that I really want. That's ultimately where my farmyard and house is going to be, because it's over by the lake. I lose a bit of ground because of the lake being there, but It's pretty, and I like it. Alright, better bring up this CoursePlay menu so I can see. Start a course. Just wander down here. I'll probably come back and do a little bit of tidy up on this, but for now we'll just get something in to give this auto drive and CoursePlay something to do. Eventually I'll go straight ahead almost to those rocks and then swing around, but until we get rid of these trees I need to leave a bit of a gap around them to be able to get the seeder in to pick up the logs. We'll nearly double the width of the field once those trees are gone. I'm not quite sure how far I can go up here, so we'll check out the mini-map. Got rain coming soon. Okay, so this is all our land. Yeah, it looks like I'm pretty close to the border there. If that's the little bit that I've done, I can go slightly further, but not much. Come up here just a little bit more. This is a steep hill too, so I don't want to be going up too far or the harvester will have problems. Okay, not the most straightest of outlines, but that's enough to one more. Save that as CP1. Just move over here slightly so I'm within the boundary and see if we can generate a course. Definitely want headlands because I want it to go round and round a few times. Smooth is fine, I'll come back and tidy it up, so let's see if we can... Look at that. That should make sure it doesn't run into this other field, which is my main concern. So let's get him started. Alright, we better go find out where the seeder is. Pretty sure it got to the sawmill. We'll be able to keep an eye on him while we do our logs. And get rid of the stumps that I missed. Okay, so what do I reckon? 8,000, since they're all pretty decent chunks of wood. 9.7, nearly 9.9. Wow, no, almost 10k. That will be the best load because everything else is the middle or bottom bits pretty much of the trees. But that was definitely a nice jump for our figure, for our money. There we go, it's in pretty decent repair and got fuel, so I won't bother topping up just now. Alright, take this back and get it loaded up. I'm gonna do a time lapse. This is ticking away pretty quick. I'll see you once this trailer's full.
Like I miss you now. Maybe I have gotten used to having you around. Goddamn, I really need you. Never said it out loud. We keep coming back, still saying we're not like that. I know
Okay, it was a bit of fun with this poor little old two-wheel drive tractor. It definitely holds sentimental value. My grandfather had one of these on his farm when I was growing up. But yeah, being two-wheel drive, it certainly slipped around a bit in the rain. I think I need to get rid of that tree right there. I think I'll cut down the tree just there, plus those other three now. Well, when the Zeta gets back, after I sell this wood. Grind out their stumps and at least drag the trees over here. That way I can extend the field up there a bit. And it shouldn't be too bad for now. I'll drop this guy over here. Goes really slow in reverse. Yes, I'll drop that there. I'm gonna go grab the log grab. See if I can drag them straight across the bridge when I cut them down. I don't know why I dropped it all the way over here. Yeah. This field would be good to get because it has a bit of the timber, that island of trees, and goes right to that far tree line. I'll be able to put in, extend that field, then put in two other fields over here, and do a bit more logging, which will get me the plot of land that I actually want. And eventually we'll buy up north. There's one plot above this one, then two over, and I'll connect all my land together. Put a few tracks through, it'll be beautiful. So I'll get him over here ready. And since there's nothing in here, I'm quite happy to drive over it. So I'll chop these two trees down. Good, we'll see. I need to go check on how my sawmills are doing for logs too, but I think they're okay. So it's a 12-metre tree. Let's go at 7. And at 7. Hopefully the winch will connect up both of these. Okay, I'll need to move slightly. And see if I can successfully get them over the bridge. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I hope this is as fun to watch as it is for me to attempt. Need to get out of this field, the wheels are spinning pretty bad. Haven't tried to drag logs across here just yet, so this will be a first. Normally just carry them across on the log grab. But like we'll make it. Phew. Okay. Yeah, I'll get him off to the sawmill and jump over to the Zeta because I've just left that there. Yeah, looks good. Please start the engine first. Blah, blah, blah. That's just within the trigger. Find out. $6,500 worth of wood. That gets me enough for my mill, I think. Get him driving back. Come across here. It doesn't look too bad, though I'm definitely going to have to put some lime down next time I harvest. So I'm hoping I can put the mill just there. Let's see, jump into the construction menu. Reductions, factories. Okay. Ah, it was only 20,000. I thought it was 26 for some reason. So we've got an old American mill. Looks like we load it on the side closest to us, and it spawns on the far side. We should be able to get in with a trailer to get the pig food out. Can just sneak past the edge of the field there to drop grain into it. And we'll be using a tractor and pallet forks to pick up the goods anyway. So, yeah, if I put it down, I don't need to worry about it anymore. There's our old mill. There's plenty of room there for the pallets to spawn. Corner of this field might get sacrificed, but I want to expand it down here a little bit and over there anyway, so that won't be a major loss. Looks like we've got enough room to get a trailer in here if that is the pig food outlet. So for now we're going to activate oat flour. And we'll set our flour to spawning. It's pretty cool. Alright, I need to go grab a tractor and get, well, since we're here, we'll sell this, get a little bit more money in. It's another $2,000. If I can get $2,000 every time I drag a load of wood over, I'll be pretty happy. So we shall drop. I'll take this trailer over the river and drop it off to save double moving it. But I'll go grab our trailer full of grain. I think this was alright where it was before. Although now I've finished this field, I might put it down here and just spin around. That way I'm away from the river. I went very close to driving into the river. while I have some money, let's just jump into construction mode and I'll go over that way. Animals, bees. Pallet spawn location. It's got a nice big capacity. And it's only $200. So I'm going to drop it there. Then saw a nice little beehive. It'll be a good start to our bee empire. Looks like that's the sort of opening. So I'll put that up against this rock, which should do the top part of the field. And I'll drop one down here, where I hope it won't be in the way. Just in this little nook here if I can. That shouldn't be in the way and I won't need to drive around there anymore. There we go, we've got two little beehives in, plus a collection point. That should start to get us a little bit of honey over the next few months. Don't even know what is a good time to sell honey. There's the cool red barn beehive collection point. So down here somewhere. Honey. Oh wow, it's 1,000. So, regretfully, now's about the best time. So they'll most likely chug away until this time next year. We'll see, we might be able to sell one in March. Or maybe April, that'll be 2 months, so there should be one, or if we're really lucky, 2 honey pallets to sell. Be a cool couple of grand. Okay, let's go grab these logs. Yo, welcome back. It's like a bit more rain. So it seems my plan to have a nice pile of wood there and just load it wasn't the best idea for me after all. It looks like cutting the trees down and dragging them back to the sawmill with the log winch is way faster. So I'll get this dude set off to the sawmill, up into the John Deere, hook up to those couple of trees I just cut down and drag them back, and then we can finish expanding this field. I'm not going to plough, sorry, I will plough, I won't seed it this episode. That can be a job for next one, since this has gone on way long enough with all this woodwork. On the upside, I've made a massive dent in getting rid of the trees. I still need to do some over near the sawmill on the other side of the field. But I'm probably going to drag them out too. I might need to carry them out with the Zeta first, and then drag them out with the log winch. But we'll see how we go when we get to it. I'm going to try and be sneaky and pick up these two as well. Just push this one over a bit. Hopefully the winch will stretch to pick these up too. Well, I won't now. Okay, see if it reaches. That's annoying. Disconnect. Connect. Drag them over. Then see if we can put these others couple up. That worked. Get these over the bridge without falling into the river. And then the Zeta will probably have the pleasure of doing some ploughing, because I figure this will take a while to get over there. It's barely moving. Once it's over the bridge, it should be good. Looks like the Zeta's made the sawmill, so I'll get him kicked off. Go check out how this went. These are all fairly small and big, so this isn't going to be worth very much. Yeah, 3,500. So all that effort, and I've made more just with the John Deere. Hope you can hear me over the thunder. Just with the John Deere and the log winch. I'll get him back to the field and start doing a bit more ploughing. Okay, final load of logs for today. 2 grand. It's pretty good, 3.5. Let's get him log winch rather. Hopefully it's not going to fall flat on its face there. Walk up to the plant. That works better. Welcome back. Tractor was struggling a bit to get up the hill in the wet, so as you saw, we also can drive down it. That's got our fourth field created, but that's also going to be it for this episode. Next episode we'll get this planted. I did tidy up that top corner quickly just so it's not right on our boundary and it messes up later on. But we'll get this planted, probably canola. I would have liked to have got it done this episode, but this has turned out to be fairly long as it is, and planting the field will be a nice change from all the logging work next episode. Haven't done too bad, I think. Ended up with just over 22,000. That's after getting our flour mill and eventually oil processing mill. Put in a couple of cheap beehives and the collection point for it. And tidied up that big pile of logs that I had there. Turns out I would have been better off just cutting the trees down and coming to pick them up with the log grab. So all the time I spent carting the wood around and then trying to load the trailer, it was 5 times faster just smashing it out on the poor old John Deere with the log winch on it. So anytime I do logging in the future, I think that's what I'll be doing. Hey puppy! That's it for now. Thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. Please give it a like, and if you've got any comments on what I could do or should be doing next, let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later. Welcome back everyone. It looks like we've reached the end of another episode. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment if I've done something or you think I should try or do something else. I hope to see you all again in the next episode. Back in my box.